the first thing I'm going to do is apply some contacts. I got them from TTDI, and it comes with all this little cute stuff. I got 2 pairs, and I actually need them for prescription, and the color I got is Mystery Yellow, I believe. I will have a link in the description box of the color that I got. Then I'm going to take Huda Beauty's Neon Obsessions palette, and I'm going to take the matte yellow from that palette, and I'm going to work that into my crease, just a little bit above my crease as a transition shade. And then I'm also going to take Dose of Colors Sassy Siennas palette, and I'm going to take the lighter color from there, which one I'm pointing at right now, and I'm going to run that further into my crease. I already have my base done because if you follow me on my channel, you have seen me do my foundation and concealer like probably 100 times already. So I went back into the Dose of Colors palette and darkened up that crease. I don't know about you guys, but I thought this eye was fire. Like, I thought it came out so good. I really didn't know what I was doing when I sat down and filmed this. I just had kind of like a concept I wanted to do, but I didn't know exactly what products I was going to use, and just I really didn't know until I sat down and did it. So I took a black and darkened up the crease and then the outer corner of the eye. So then I took Huda Beauty's liquid eyeshadows. I will have everything listed in the description box below because I'm not sure which one this is. I really like these eyeshadows. I took the shimmery shade one and I applied that on my lid and kind of in a cut crease. These are really easy to do a clean cut crease with because of the brush. And I wanted something a little bit more orange, so I took a j.cat Beauty pigment and just applied that on top. Again, everything will be listed in the description box below. And then I just brightened up the inner corner of my eye with a little bit of white, and then in the inner waterline I applied black and then just blended a little bit of orange on my lower lash line. When I sat down to do this, I just knew I wanted some kind of glam pumpkin look, and that's why I was trying to make the eyes really like pop. And then after I finished the eyes, the contacts looked really, really pretty with these the eyes that I did. And then I took Benefit's Cheek Leader palette, and I really wanted to warm up my face pretty much all over, basically. So after I warmed my face up with that bronzer, I took a Morphe blush palette, and I wanted like a really orangey, reddish blush. So I took the one from this Morphe palette. I will have it linked in the description box. I basically went over everywhere that I applied the bronzer, just to kind of give it an more orangey look. Again, I didn't know what I was doing while I was filming this. I didn't have a plan, so I was just kind of going with it. So I'm kind of all over the place in this video. But then I just took a little bit of that bronzer and that same blush that I used and kind of just ran it up on my eyebrows, like if I was like an angry brow type thing. And then I took MAC's Black Chromacake and I kind of did the nose pretty much how I usually do a skull nose. I kind of just did like the little triangle with the little, what's it called? Like a little space in the center. And I blended a black, I think I used the Chromacake. Yeah, I blended the black Chromacake on the edges, and then in the center of it, I added a matte orange eyeshadow. So next I took a blending brush with black eyeshadow, and I was doing this very lightly because I wasn't even sure if I wanted to do this at all, but I just tried adding like a little bit of black shadow in stripes down my forehead. Again, I was doing it very lightly because I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it at all, if it was going to look good. And it was a little bit darker in the person. The camera kind of washed it out since I was doing it so light. And then in the center of that, I took yellow and a little bit of a light orange color and kind of just blended that into the center of those lines. And for the mouth, I thought this was going to be something super simple, super fast. Turned out it took me a long time to do the mouth actually. I just went in with the black chromacake again with a thin eyeliner brush and kind of did just the outside of like a outline of where I wanted it so I can fill in the center. And then I eventually filled in the center with the black chromacake, and then once it dried I kind of went in again just to make it a little bit darker, and then I also went in with a little bit of matte black eyeshadow again just to make it a little bit darker. So after I filled it in with the chromacake and then a black eyeshadow, I went in with the thinner brush and kind of just went up. Like I just wanted it to go really far up, blended far up, those small skinny lines. And then I eventually just started blending it downward and upward with my finger because it worked a lot better. Like I didn't want it to be perfect. I wanted it to kind of be more of a little messy blended type of look. So I just used my finger. And then after that, in between those little lines, I did the same thing I did with my forehead. I put a little bit of yellow between those lines and then I darkened it up with a little bit of orange shadow. And then again for my neck, I thought it was going to be super simple. I just wanted like paint dripping down or something, just my neck to be black. But I was using the wrong brush and it was just taking forever. Like the paint wasn't running down my neck until eventually I was almost done and I started using a different brush and it's finally started running down. I was just using the wrong brush, but it was just taking forever because I was like, what the hell, it's not running down. And I kept wetting it more and it just, yeah, so eventually I got it. So then I just wanted to add a little bit of extra, so I took that j.cat Beauty pigment that I used in the beginning and I mixed it with a mixing medium and I added just a little bit of water to it also just to kind of make it drip from under my eyes, and yeah, that's it.